I learned to talk now. Thank you. Can I have some color now too, please? Thank you. Stars Jean Dujardin as a fictional silent film actor named George Valentin at the time of 1927. The silent film era is just starting to go out, and talking films are starting to begin. George helps Pepe Miller, being played by Bernice Bejo, to get started in acting. She does one movie with him, and even though he has a relationship, a marriage I should say, with Doris, played by Penelope Miller, he begins to fall for Pepe. James Cromwell is Clifton, George's butler slash chauffeur. And Malcolm McDowell was in the movie too. He plays a butler. He does play a big role, really. He's in one scene. Got a great actor like Malcolm McDowell, you only have him in one scene. The dog named Uggy, Jack Russell Terrier, he does a great performance in the movie too. Yeah, he's been nominated for 2 Golden Collar Awards, one of which is for this movie. The other one is for Water for Elephants, which starred Robert Pattinson from Twilight and Reese Witherspoon. Now, the artist is done silent film format, and it's really great to see the film in this format. Pepe's career soars while George's career goes down too, mostly because of his pride. He will not let go of the silent film, moving to talking films. His career begins to plummet. In his last film, he stars as a jungle explorer who dies by sinking in quicksand, which is a metaphor for how his career is sinking thanks to his own pride. And barely no one goes to see the film, maybe a few people, one of which is Pepe, of course. And this makes George feel like a relic, and he is broken down. And that was pretty much my only problem with the movie, was the George's pride, and it kind of annoyed me. I still love the film. Definitely give it a 10 out of 10. One of the best movies. Definitely deserves the Oscar it got. Best Picture of the Year. Jean Dujardin definitely deserves his Oscar for Best Actor. Oh man. I've seen this movie twice already. Definitely go see it. It is an amazing film. I really liked it a lot. Definitely one of the best movies of 2012. I know some people consider this a 2011 movie, but it was released here in my area in 2012, January 2012, so it's a 2012 movie for me. And it was an amazing film. It was awesome. Jean Dujardin as George Valentin. Amazing. Bernice Bejo as Pepe Miller. Amazing. John Goodman as Al Zimmer. Amazing. Some people don't think he has much range. I think it takes a lot of range to do a silent movie. James Cromwell as Clifton, who is George Valentin's Alfred. I guess if you were to compare him to Bruce Wayne. That was, the dog. Oh, the dog was so cool. Very well-trained dog. He has a little bit of a Lassie moment in the movie, which I found to be very cool. And yeah, Jean Dujardin did very well. He did this kind of role in black and white. He almost looks a little bit like Bud. Is it Bud Abbott? Yeah, Bud Abbott a little bit. The way the black and white hits him, kind of deal. So yeah, maybe he's a cross between Bud Abbott and Phil Hartman, because he has that kind of smile that Phil Hartman had. And I understand that he has a hard time speaking English, so this film worked out very well for him, considering it's a silent film. And I am amazed at how well these actors were able to do this, because this was so good, and it was done so darn well. There is a little bit of talking in like 2 scenes really, but not really all that much. I really liked it. It really brings back the feel of Charlie Chaplin. I have seen a couple of Charlie Chaplin films. I've seen the movie where Robert Downey Jr. plays Chaplin. I've seen maybe a couple Buster Keaton films, and here's something that I know not too many people have. This is a DVD I bought when I was, a long time ago, back in my 20s. It's got Max Schreck as Nosferatu, Lon Chaney as the Phantom. This is the original Phantom of the Opera. So damn, Yeah, Nosferatu on one side, Phantom of the Opera on the other. What a hot find this was. Yeah, definitely. So, that shows you how much of a movie buff I am. And how much I love, and obviously how much I love this movie. This was so awesome seeing this format. It was great. Definitely watch this movie, and that's definitely a recommendation if you're into silent films, to see the original Phantom of the Opera like this, or the original Nosferatu. I mean, it's amazing to watch something like this, to see that style of acting, see what it was like back then. Definitely check out the artist.
The time it rains, pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven? You'll find your fortune falling all over.